Welcome to the Better Eye Health Podcast with Damon P. Miller II, MD. This particular podcast is an excerpt from the weekly conference calls. Dr. Miller focuses on different topics connected to the Better Eye Health program. The topic of this session is, do you need bilberry and other antioxidants? Here is Dr. Miller.
I was asking about supplements like bilberry and black currant, and I guess we could also just throw in there. We'll just leave it with bilberry right now. Bilberry is a great one. So bilberry. Bilberry is a very interesting one. You hear about it in connection with eye problems all the time. Bilberries are really just wild blueberries. So you can get things that are in bilberries from frozen blueberries, best if they're organic or wild grown. But a lot of the lore and the stories about bilberry, if you trace it back, and people have done this, come from the Second World War. And it was a bit of propaganda, really. The British claimed that they had found a secret weapon that allowed their pilots to see at night. And that secret weapon was bilberries. And there was a whole story about some grandma who was making bilberry jam for her grandson who was a RAF pilot, and he suddenly found he could see at night when he was eating grandma's jelly. And they're great stories, but they're not true. So bilberry is a great food. It does have things in it that are good for your health and for your eyes, but it's not the magical supplement that you hear about. There are other things that are as useful. So it isn't that bilberry does something that nothing else will do. The lutein is probably as good or better than the bilberry in terms of doing things for your eyes. And so, we've looked a lot at bilberry. We've added it. We've taken it away. And one of the things to realize is that in the basic protocol that we use, we're trying to keep it manageable. We're not trying to throw everything in, including the kitchen sink. We're trying to have it be as minimalist as possible so that it's affordable, gets the job done, does everything we want the supplements to do, but you're not having to take 100 pills a day. So if you want to add the bilberry in, if you find that it's useful for you, that's good. The thing that we found better in terms of, Ralph had asked about reducing capillary fragility, improving night vision. Again, the lutein is better for night vision, and the quercetin, of which there's a little bit in bilberry, but the quercetin that we use is a whole lot better for the capillary fragility. So bilberry is good. It's not magical, and everything that it does is done better by the other things in the protocol as far as I'm concerned.
Tune in for more podcasts and other presentations. Go to www.bettereyehealth.com. There is hope for sight.